Things are a little interesting right now. Let me turn down the song volume a tad so you can hear me speak better. Nah, seriously, I opened up this fucking game, and you wanna know what it says? Might want to add more time to the timer. I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. I'm gonna keep talking no matter what. This game can't stop me. I'm a professional. And professionals can work through the problems. We're currently verifying the integrity of the game files right now. This shouldn't take too long. If it returns to me and says fucking some shit like no problems found, I am just going to calmly write a letter to my local game developer conference to shoot whoever made this on site. I'm kidding, of course. We're at 90%. We've got this. One file failed to validate. We reacquired one file. One whole file. What the fuck? It's a single player game. Why does it need fucking validation? What's the point? Oh, maybe the game will be a little bit fucked up. Who cares? Have you seen Bethesda? Everybody loves their fucked up evil games. You gotta say the soundtrack is kind of banging though. I just realized I had streaming to you. Killing right. We all have those times, my friend. We all have those times. One of my times is just right now, when indeed. My motherfucking shit wasn't working. You missed some banger lines of mine, I'll tell you that much. I will not be repeating them. Just on the off chance people think I was serious. Hold on, I'm gonna unmute desktop audio. I know you guys can't see it right now. Don't worry about that. Based on your hardware preset, graphics was set to high. I was like, why is that assuming quite even though time was up? You think I would be late to stream? I would never be late. I am an extraordinaire at this. I expect you to delay if needed. Nah, I don't delay streams. We just roll with the fucking punches, alright? It's gotta be a visual or audio cacophony. Audio cacophony, I guess, would be an oxymoron. Not oxymoron, redundant. That's the term. Why is there a display number setting? I'm gonna roll through walls by punching. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Motion blur off. We gotta make sure to turn that garbage off. I don't know why people still add that into the game. It is horrible. Ah, the legendary miscellaneous video option. You know what, I suppose there isn't any harm if I just transition now. There's a joke to be made there, but I'm not gonna be able to make it. There is literally a miscellaneous option in the graphic setting. What? Hello, Toby, it's good to see you. What up, man? Oh, you know, playing this game. You missed the fact that the game was not fucking working for, like, because it decided to be evil. But, alright. So, the game we're playing today is Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. For those who know a little bit about Arthurian legend, that should be familiar with you. Avalon is the land, I believe, from which that it's about. Actually, I'm going to look this up, because I don't want to spread misinformation. Avalon. Well, the game is based on Arthurian legend, that's the important part. Will it throw it back in rhombus while you kick ass? Will you throw it back in rhombus while you kick ass? Sure, yeah. I don't know about that one. I don't actually know that much about Arthurian legend. I just know Avalon is important and that Britain exists there, which is kind of crazy to think about. But yeah, the game is based on Arthurian legend. I apparently it's like a really crap. It's kind of like doing that grim dark fantasy shit too. Apparently, I think I don't actually know. I know very little about this game besides the fact it's based on Arthurian legend, and it's also apparently an RPG. That's might be open world. I don't know. So we'll find out. But I should mention this is the demo. I did not actually buy this game yet. So
we shall ruin the enemies with the power of the Hessel cult.
Yes, my warriors, you have gathered here today. We stand atop the corpses of all of our enemies, and we shall conquer and prevail over all the rest of our foes. These weak men stand there unwisely, gormlessly, craftily staring at us, with greedy hunger and capricious eyes. See that dude in the background there with the plate of snacks? That's me. I don't actually see that actually, but I'm happy for you, buddy. Alright, let's get this started. The druids were blamed for spreading the weirdness and were eventually annihilated during the Charred Conclave. The weirdness. I'm right there? Oh, I see you now. I see you. Check free pixel stuff. So you are short. I knew it.
The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures.
I like the art style in the intro cutscene here. That's right. All the weird people gotta leave. Sorry. You caused the plague.
And the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Can it really be cursed if it's stuck in fall forever? Fall is one of the most beautiful times of the year. I'm 5'7", that's 5 inches and 7 centimeters. Oh, I see now, I see. You know, I'm really proud of you for volunteering that information with us tonight, Killing Right. It takes a lot of effort to come out. Even if it's as a ferryman. Pocket prince. Pocket moderator, oh my god! You literally do fit in my fucking pocket, that's beautiful. I have shit upper strength, so I probably can't move a sword, but I can bite or fight for the Hessel cult, I guess. You can be the flag... Pock mod? Pock mod. I almost read that as something else, and I was gonna say, I don't think. Dialogue? Yeah, let's go with dialogues. Font medium? Font me. What would be more readable? When enabled, dialogue on advanced automatically disabled, each line of dialogue requires a pressed. Go on. I will not be saying it that fast enough in that case. I will not get banned playing the fucking game that refused to work. We've unlocked a third-person camera feature as an accessibility option for players who experience discomfort of first-person view. While available, it is not officially recommended as it may affect gameplay. How to activate, press Z to toggle between views. Okay. I do not like screen shake. Like a slur against mods? Yeah, okay, Pokemon. It sounds like a Digimon. Pokemon Digivolve to Reddit mod! Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Change into digital champions to save the digital world. Digimon, digital, yeah, you get it. Alright. I would rather die than be a Reddit mod. Oh, I thought we had to censor stream for a second there. I thought there was something else hidden under that loincloth. Oh, dear lord. I'm afraid to take this to female. I kind of want to see... Hold on. I don't know what kind of secrets this game hides. Okay. We're safe, guys. We're safe. This game has some decency. Alright. Normal or muscular, the two genders. Random. Just keep randomizing, why not? I like the cut of this guy's jib. I like the cut of this guy's jib. Let's change. Sir, Mr. Sir, put on more fabric. I got scared for a second. I can't put on more. It's the character creator. You're supposed to see everything hanging out. Hold on, let's... Oh, yeah, there we are. Now he's perfect. Can we give him some cyan eyes? Yeah, probably. Hold on. Eye color... I mean, you can't really tell, but then, hey, that's probably, that's close enough. Alright. Enter name. Who is our avatar tonight? Wait, black eyes exist? We can go demon mode? I mean, I usually associate red eyes with demon mode. This just looks like a defect. Okay, if I saw this in real life, I'd probably assume this was just like brown eyes that are really dark. Anything else? Well, this is unmistakably evil. Hatsune mustache? Hold on. Hold on, I'm pinning that. That's beautiful. Hatsune mustache. We got our name, you're fucking right. Hatsune mustache. I love it. Are you sure you want to play as this character? You will not be able to change it. I have never been more sure of anything in my fucking life, dude. Alright. I just go middle of the road here. Okay, so I can click, but I have to press another button to confirm it. I have to click another button to confirm it yet again. That is 3 things I have to do that could otherwise be a single press. I have to first... Hatsune Mutsa... I don't think I'm that good at the game, okay? I don't even know what we're doing here, okay? Okay, you know what, fuck it. Apparently the demo is only like 2 hours long, so I guess we can go with veteran difficulty. Why not? 2 hour long demo, sure.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, hey?
Hey, Here's a Souls like if it met myth weirdness.
Look,
I heard it was like Skyrim from a Reikaido.
Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And trust me, you don't.
I don't?
Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves,
Game's really
I'm
quiet.
back to my tried and tested. So, tell me.
I have boosted it up. Let me know if that's good enough. Be right back. Okay. Toby, is this volume good enough for you? Stay silent? I always like doing magic in games, so we'll probably go for the magic shit. That's a name, mustache. Okay, one-handed, light armor, magic, and alchemy. I like that shit.
Yeah, you look like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave.
Hmm.
We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree.
Well, I'm good. Alrighty. Okay. Healing, yes or no? Blood transfusion? I'm thinking we go with burning ember rather than blood transfusion sounds awesome, but nah, I'd rather burn that tree down.
As always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions.
I like the diegetic
Much
character
used to in a
creation
real
here.
fight, as is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
That's fucked up. Hey.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe.
What?
You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench.
Imagine the smell.
There they are.
Ugh.
Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Are you saying I'm smelly? I am not stinky. I wouldn't really call it the Great Escape. Sorry, Frederick, old friend. You're just gonna have to wait for now. Well, I'll be back for you, buddy. Can I have? I can have. Open equipment. Okay. We can put clothes on now. Welcome back, Killing Right. Can we wear this even if... Okay, we can wear it even if it's not effective on us. Okay, that's good to know. Now I gotta rock hood only? Nah. Cat was calling? Or catting? Yeah, same shit, different anus. Hey! I thought this guy was still alive, to be honest. Gotta rock hood only? Sorry, man. We gotta say strapped. We gotta say strapped out here. Show active objective. Find him deeper within the dungeon. Ah, hello there. Push. Right. Okay. In the blood transfusion room with Hatsune Mustache. Nurse, what's your blood type? Hatsune Mustache. It's ew. Ooh. I'm thinking blood transfusion. Ooh.
It's the simplest recipe. I can't believe I have to keep repeating myself.
You know how the young ones are. They dream of dissecting fort dwellers, yet they can't remember the basics.
Before you build a
Sorry, bye. Nah, man, it's funny.
how to fling a shed together.
I agree. The fundamentals are essential. But the world is moving forward. And the young are eager to make them happen.
I was trying to listen in. I hate the undead. Wait, how do I cast magic? Magic. I'm going to sequence break. I am going to shoot a fireball at these fuckers. Equipment, skill tree, quest log, journal. King's power, middle mouse. We're gonna change that later. Okay, probably. No, I did not change anything. Okay, weapon loadouts. Okay, here we are. What's up, bitch ass hoe? Yeah. Well, never mind then. How do I put it away? Okay, it's R. This lock seems to be broken. Get fucking moving. Okay. I assume that's a melee weapon. We won't be using it though. I'm a fucking magician. Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old.
Time, eh? But I understand. I did too, when I was leaving this place for the first time. You have to admit that the Red Priests are quite resourceful. At least when it comes to death and dying.
Yes, very admirable. Who are you?
Great question. Truly.
You gonna answer it?
But in case you hadn't noticed, we're still within the walls of the island asylum. When we're out, then we can talk.
We don't stab
And
things,
take
we're a
this path
magician.
To the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Yeah, come on, buddy. We cast fucking fireball and they burn to death. That's way more gnarly. See, like when we start throwing hands, we're throwing balls, bitch. Nah, I'm going this way. Okay, I'm gonna save the game first. S. Okay, we start using the Flammenwerfer. We already got our hands. Hold on, what's over here? Hello?
Stay back. I may not be in
Hello,
top
ma'am.
shape, but I can
I like your
tear you
makeup.
to pieces if I have to.
It's alright, I'm not the priest.
So you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
What? Devour them? Why do you say
They
that?
play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
Mm-hmm. How did you get caught in the first
Same
place?
as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise, I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
The weirdness seems pretty cool. Why do you have horns in your head?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps.
Okay. Have fun out there, Stadia. Wait, is this rooted in some horror folklore? It's based in Arthurian legend. But I think they're doing their own spin on it, sort of a bit more darkish. And, you know, probably putting in the whole fact that there was a lot of colonialism involved, even in England's early period. I mean, you know, it was mostly the Romans doing against the Picts, but that's hardly consolation. And I would assume there's some in there, you know, that's based around a fucking plague. That's like the main crux of the, conflict, it would seem. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. But I mean, I really like the direction so far. I'm just fucking picking up all these mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I personally got caught on the side of the street while throwing back in a rhombus fast enough to start creating a tornado from my ass. Tap block right before the enemy's attack lands to execute a parry. Successful parry prevents all damage, drains a hefty amount of the enemy's stamina. Let's see if you shoot in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay, so we're gonna want a shield. Enemies have health bars. Good to know. Is F5 saving? Yes, it is quick save.
Any novice who can't remember the recipe. Your sins.
Wait, okay, hold on. What they said previously, that's to make a healing potion. They said previously it was alcohol and red something. Hey. Oh, fuck. We're not that guy.
Sacrifice to the prophet.
You can't get in, your AI sucks. Nanny nanny boo boo. Hold on, let's... You may not be that guy, but you're the guy who knows geometry? Yes, indeed. Okay, how to switch loadouts? Okay, okay. Light attack, heavy attack, block. Okay.
We're not alone here.
Really?
Punish the unclean!
You're not alone? How'd you guys know? What gave you that impression?
Fueled my holy rage.
Okay, so it can't do that.
The prophet wants
Oh, no.
you dead.
Sucks to be the prophet, because I want you dead. And I have the power of geometry.
Prophet wants you dead.
I don't got no fucking profit for you.
You'll suffer for your sins.
The only sin I see is your shin. That I'm biting
Sacrifice
like a
to the
fucking
prophet.
chihuahua. Am I getting sneaking levels? Is that what's happening on the left side there? Okay, did I get all of them? I got them. Okay, apparently wooden club is good for us. A dagger is even better. I suppose. Okay. Let's put on our new clothes. We got the drip going. Look at us. We are balling. Alright, dagger. It befits actually no, let's put the dagger here and the shovel here. Okay, okay. Now how do we heal? Sucks for you because I got the power of throws up middle finger while casting fireball. Exactly, exactly. I'm just built better. Okay, putting it away still takes the magic. So it causes it to drain magic. That's good to know. So how do I heal? And where are we going? Ooh, that's not good. Gotta eat some shrooms, I bet. You know what, killing right? That sounds like a great idea. Oh, well. Don't just spoil things next time. God. Gotta pull a Skyrim cheese wheel with shrooms? I love shrooms. Can you stack multiple? You might be fucking with me, but, you know. They do need stack, alright. I legit didn't know you could heal with shrooms. I thought you were spoiling that shit. We're also just eating mushrooms that were growing in the dungeon floor. So keep that in mind. That wasn't even fall damage. Okay. Where are we? It sounds like a good place to be. Lockpick. Now, I've only heard of this game, never personally played or watched it. Okay. Also, I can't see. Nah. More health shrooms. Oh, hey, you're here. I'm back. Yeah, I was,
Perhaps we'll meet again.
we probably will see. They wouldn't introduce the character in the tutorial without there being a reason for it. Can't see, then light up with fireball? Exactly. The fireball is nature's torch. None of this namby-pamby shit also. Come back home! I missed you! Looked up the place Avalon a little and won't say too much since I don't know what will be a spoiler or not. All I'll say is Avalon is known to be an island of magic, Arthurian legend. Oh, whoa. Very cool, very cool. I think in this one, it's meant to be like a quarantined area for the plague and the weirdness. But thank you for the information. That is good to know.
I'm told this path leads to the beach.
You were standing here this entire time while I was having my fucking adventure downstairs with your mom. Maybe. Your ass is not moving. I'm going to get there first. Oh, there's a lockpicks. Guys, should we go back? Ooh, the jars. Guys, should we... Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I want to pick that lock in the basement. There's gotta be a way to get back up. Alright, hold on. We can see a little bit of level geometry right here that we might be able to hop onto. Shroom, exactly. Exactly. Oh, motherfucker. I swear to shit. I swear to shit. The W key not cooperating during this one too is extra fucking... Wait. It'd be funny if there was a mounting feature and I'm just not using it. We're doing something. Well, we leveled up our agility. Wait, what was that? I got another shovel. I think someone can we use an attack animation and get that extra bit of lunge? I don't think so, but it's worth a shot. You can hold this forever. I don't think we get momentum from it. I don't think we're getting... Okay, what if we get a running start? There we are. Alright, we're going back. Sorry, Caradoc. We have a plan. We've got shit to do. I'm gonna squeeze out every single last second of this demo. We have shrooms, we have lockpicks too, by the... Oh, Skyrim's fucking... Okay. Not really a fan of Skyrim's lockpicking system, but there's worse ones out there. We shouldn't be here. He seems friendly. First boss fight? It looks like a boss fight. Brother as aura, though. Ah! Hey! My W key is broken, sir. Wailing effigy. Oh shit. Load game. That boss kinda, I shan't say. Don't worry. I can read between the lines. The druids are blamed for spreading the weirdness. Okay. Hey, shitlord. I can fucking pause? Okay. The dunk. This is fucking stupid. Okay, hold on. I think there's something in the back that we can just grab. Shrooms are the way? They might be. They might just be. But I think he just straight up has too much health for us to realistically fight right now. So we're going to... Instead of fighting him... Hello, hello? The sounds the boss or team in the middle fight? That's what I'm saying. What the shit was that noise? Okay, let's put on our thickest armor because I don't think we're really getting much use of anything else. I like my pants. Got good pants. Okay, quick slots. Okay, okay. Ooh, this is where we can quickly use shit. Consumption leads to inebriation. Good. Okay, rejuvenation. I think we hold Q to use these. I'll tell you, staring into my soul with that stash. Hell yeah, he is. Yes. We both pull out the Glock. Alright, I don't think it's happening, guys. Let's go look for other things. I bet if we weren't on veteran, we'd probably be able to do this, but someone said Hatsune Mustache was a veteran. So, you know, look at that. I'm just kidding. I'm the one who finalized it, so really it's my bad idea, too. What the? Okay, so shift and attack, melee attack does that. Also, how did we get to the goth lady again? Okay, that's the way, that's one of the ways. Where's the flesh door? Hey, you're the one that got peer pressured by your only mod? I have 2 other mods, they're just not in chat right now. Or usually ever in chat. Wait, no, this is also the way to the goth girl, hold on. Wait, what's the other way? Wait, what was the way? Yeah, I'm fucking confused. Hello, ma'am. Okay, I think if we go this way, yep. There we go. I've never seen them. Yeah, they don't show up too often. That was a while ago type of deal. Fuck. Okay, I've noticed you can listen to the lockpick and hear it, which is a very nice feature. That's how you can do that with lockpicking in real life, which is very cool to see. You can kind of see, or you can hear the tumblers. That's what I'm trying to say. Is this another boss? He's just kind of breaking his knuckles. That's not gonna make him stronger, bro. Bones don't exactly regrow like that. It's not skin, dog. I don't think they quite had tumblers in this. I don't know, man. He's playing Minecraft, his pick broke? That guy losing League of Legends, why is he punching the wall? Yeah, I guess. This is what the average League player looks like. Anyway, another boss fight. God, I love playing video games. They're so much fun, guys, you know? I just love, you know, really engaging with all the systems and, you know, just really going around the bosses and you giving a real good fair fight. I think it really does, like, you know, make the game more interesting in the and it really elevates the medium. Your mana won't regen while holding a spell? I think it is, actually. Yeah, it's about the same, right? I just really love interfacing with the systems. Or if you mean like while I'm holding a cast, then yeah, you're right. Where you going, buddy? Come on, we've got more fair fighting to go across.
Purge the unclean.
Yeah, I got it, killing it. I got it. Don't worry. All right, I'll give you your. Oh, great. All right. Whew. That was a really tough boss fight, guys. I'm really glad we took. Yeah, I'm really glad we found this optional boss, because I mean, you know, this is. Whew, that was a difficult fight. I was a little scared there, not to be honest. Like, he really got me there. You to the guy, LMAO, fight back. That was the equivalent of, like, when someone's a full foot shorter than you and you just, like, hold their head. You just hold their head while they try and run at you. That was the equivalent of it. Receiving melee damage returns 5 physical damage back to the attacker. Oh, so we did it correctly by not actually, like, interfacing with the fight. That's great. I love video games. Oh, I have a ring. Increase max stamina by 5. We'll take it. We'll take it. You think we can fight the other guy now? Not gonna lie, Hatsune Mustache looks like the Lorax. This motherfucker speaks for the trees? What? Ah, no, this guy speaks for the trees. I see it now. I see it now. I'm Hatsune Mustache. I speak for the trees. The trees say I shoot fireball at you, bitch. Pyroclastic environmentalism. Okay, so that's one thing we found. Wait. No. Look how much that helmet weighs. Yeah, 2 pounds. It's worth 100 gold though, which is interesting. I'm not sure why. Where did that inmate get this from, and why was he allowed to keep it? You would have think like at least one guard would have stolen off him. Maybe they were too scared to. No, like equip and unequip it. What do you mean? Yeah, it looks like the weight changes things interestingly. I think it has a mechanic like Dark Souls. It weighs about as much as the tunic here. Wait, Hatsune Miku talks to the trees like Pocahontas? No, bro. Not like Pocahontas. The helmet weighs almost as with your entire clothing. It does look like it's made out of thick fucking metal. Like, it's not like tree thorns or some shit. It's like... I don't even know. It's fucking metal barbs, probably. No, Hatsune Mustache doesn't speak to the trees like Pocahontas. He speaks to the trees like fucking... I was gonna say a Navajo code talker, but that's not much better. I don't know what he speaks to the trees like, actually. You know, maybe he is like Pocahontas. I never actually seen the movie. Does he speak Vietnamese? I don't know, probably. Do you speak Vietnamese? Yeah, we're gonna go try to fight the guy again. I have been given extra confidence. I am stretching out the starting dungeon too fucking hard. I will wring out as much fucking content out of this dungeon as... Wait, can we just pot shot him from here? Excuse me, how do you spell Vietnamese? I know you can stretch... I know you can stretch it. I'm being sexually harassed by my own moderator. Hey, but hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. Hey, whoa, hey, we're all friends here. Hey, we're all friends here. No, we're not. Fuck you. Okay. Garlic, butter, weird plasm. Let's toss that on. That guy in rolls with spells. In roll. This is an English-speaking chat. I must remind you. I know you're a moderator, which gives you special privileges, but that doesn't mean you can just say any old shit. That doesn't give you carte blanche to start speaking some weird language that doesn't exist. He can stretch out a page of the Holy Bible. Amen. I failed English clash. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is he not gonna come down here? Does this guy still have Fireball if I pick Blood Transfusion instead? Probably. Gee, you know, what I really like about video games is the ability to just overcome a challenge directly and be able to, you know, think it through. You know, the designers give you a challenge and they let you figure out the way to solve it. And, you know, it's really best to just take it head on, right? And it's kind of like a life lesson, you know? You gotta take on the challenges of life head on without any, like, you know, fluff or trying to take the easy route. He is fucking tracking me. Be right back. I hope you have a good back killing. Right? Your cat's probably up to some shit again, isn't it? Fucking love video games, dude. Help, it's happening again. I'm just so good at games, bro. Oh, you are a son of a bitch. Stop tracking your shots. That's cheating. Cheater. No, no, no. Wait, were you gonna help me? Hold on, what? Wait, I didn't know she gonna help me. Okay, let's go get the corpse. God, I'm just so good at video games. This is the third fucking time we have to wait for this to come back down here. A goth lady wanted to help me out, and I didn't let her? Man, that's really fucked up on my part. She seems nice. I hope she escapes from this infernal prison. I love how Kakamandu, or whatever his name is watching me just like go up and down these fucking staircases constantly, just round and around in circles as he hears explosions and shit happening elsewhere. I hope he's okay. I am more than okay. I am legend. Notes of a man sinking into despair. It's okay, goth lady won fair and square. See, you get it, you get it. Dull broadsword. Alright. I once thought everything would turn out fine, that time was on my side, that as I grew older, I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago, my beloved Eli arrived at Island Asylum with our sons. It's the 4th stage. I went to say goodbye, knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the prophet Kai grants grace, then let her bless me at the grace and curse of fierce tears. For I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Fuck, bro, I was onto something. So true, bestie. Allows digging. Can we dual wield shovels? This is important to me. We can't dual wield shovels. Fuck. Damn, brother, shall my best with you, good lord. He might need. Well, I mean, he's kind of dead now, so that might be difficult. I've heard medication doesn't work on the deceased, but it could be wrong. Alright, hey, you know, I'm... Hold on. Grief-torn armor. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to I think we're ready to leave the tutorial now. The ads are in 4 fucking minutes. Hey, how's it going, Karadak?
Told this path leads to the beach. I'll wait for you there until dusk. Good luck.
Alrighty, alrighty. Just like a fucking info video. Okay, something spawned, I can tell because it hitched. Oh, shit. That hurt the bastard. Okay, but is there like a way to, like, you know, sit around so we can heal, or... do I just have to eat mushrooms over and over? Where's my Estus flask? Where's my bonfire? Commentary to Brother Istin's Underground Wonders. Contrary to Brother Istin's view that the lower level of the island asylum is merely a confined vault system under the building complex, it seems endless. I even suspect it spans the island and reaches beyond. While Brother Easton's explorations are commendable, he was too ready to view dead ends as final. My research, however, has repeatedly confirmed that many passages he marked as closed off are buried tunnels extending deeper. As our doctrine teaches, persistence brings results, and we've been rewarded. At the end of one such tunnel, dismissed as a dead end, we found a vast chamber, and in its center, a menhir. A remarkable monument, this menhir is truly an underground wonder, potentially revolutionizing our understanding of these statues. I'm assuming that's it, and I don't like the look of it. I really don't like the look of it. In fact, I think we should... Is that a door? You see that seam in the middle there, right? It looks like a gigantic doorway. This four-door that I am unsettles me. Why does it look so dead? Previous depictions showed living beings, and the skull, so similar to ours, it's eerie. It resembles a menhir, yet menhirs are supposedly raised by Merlin. But how could ancient four-dwellers foresee what Merlin would create? At last, proof Merlin didn't create menhirs! We found one buried in the labyrinth. Brother Hugar is studying it now. If we're the first to explore the Isle of Dead's depths, Merlin couldn't have invented the menhirs. This truth will shake Avalon's faith in that old charlatan. The word of Prophet Kai shall finally prevail. Interesting. Interesting. This seems like a recent development. There's a religious schism between Prophet Kai, which is who I assume were the followers of which kept us trapped in here for whatever reason, and the followers of Merlin. Brother Jie fell into the abyss. May Kai watch over his soul. His sacrifice taught us that laying planks won't work, they simply won't hold. There's a force blocking the passage. The bridge's outline is visible, yet Jerry's thrown rocks meant only air. There must be mechanism or spell we're missing. I can't give up now. The secret's on the other side called me. I'll be the first to cross that bridge, even if it kills me. Interesting. I don't know if it's working. This looks like leeches. Try again. Okay, so I don't think we can actually get down there. These also look like leeches. They have a mildly organic sound, somewhat arborescent when we attack it. So, that's interesting. Yeah, sure, I'll take a bow, why not? I love sneak archery. Who fucking doesn't? Hey, mushrooms. I'll get fucking blazed up in it. I smoked a mushroom one time and that shit gave me scurvy. It's not a weird plasm, but... Wait, so there are two figures of each worship game? Worship in this game, Merlin and Kai? That's what I'm gathering. Well, Kai is a prophet as far as I'm aware. And it doesn't necessarily seem that Merlin himself is someone to be worshipped or even followed. It's just that he is an oppositional figure to Prophet Kai. We don't know of his nature, though. We do know that Merlin created some menhirs, but apparently wasn't the first one to create menhirs. But I don't know what a menhir is, so... That can mean fucking anything. Hello there. Oh, motherfucker. We'd go again. Hatsune mustache, we got this. I almost changed my... I think I just changed my language to fucking Russian. Okay, pre-animated takedown works well. Based on the whole people who know Kai is word shall fail thingy. Maybe Kai's followers are the ones running the island doing doobie stuff. That's what I'm assuming. The island is presumably ran by the Red Priests, who are the guys who have us locked up. I think that's what's going on here, but I could be wrong. So, what is this? I don't want to touch it. The question remains, is there any significance to this menhir having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor brother Ab touched it with his bare hands and vanished, as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I hear it whispering my name. I know I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday I'll answer its call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. Need to know. But am I not affected by ads in mod mode? I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't really know how that works. I've never held moderator in any Twitch channels. Oh, this isn't a still. This is an actual game. Okay. Very pretty. I like the vistas. Isnoria. Okay, statues of children with red glowing eyes. Average shit. I see those everywhere, actually. Ikharamach. Is that... That's one of the, I think that's Welsh. Some kind. It sounds vaguely Welsh, or just like Pictish in general. I think I need a cough drop for that sore throat. The scariest thing that appeared in the game so far, children. That's what I'm saying, man. Those things are horrifying. I love gifts and peace. Oh, it's so nice over here, but I want to go back to the scary zone. Very nature, very lovely. Hello.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
I don't know where we are. What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison. Deep.
I assumed it was related to the weirdness somehow, but that... Alright, so what are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just...
And Killing Right asked me how to bake a pie.
Great timing,
I'm in the
man.
kitchen, cooking like a mage, crafting a pie that's truly all the rage. First, gather your dough, roll it nice and round, then slice those apples. Make that filling profound. Sprinkle sugar, spice, and let it fly. Bake till golden. It's a pie that's high. Bow wow!
Bah wah, brother. Also, yes, it might be Welsh. I won't say which of the past characters one of them had Welsh roots. Okay, okay. I got the feeling of that, but I wasn't sure on it. So why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue.
A men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us.
Can you explain the weirdness, glowing light?
With me. Let's find out together. Now that I'm free.
Why are you free? Are you gonna get... Don't... Oh, no, it's inside me, isn't it? I didn't think it'd be this long. It really said no you to the why are you... I mean, to be fair, like... Why... I don't know why he's here. He doesn't know why I'm here. We're both pretty confused about the situation. Seems that okay? Hello. That's quite the sight. That I see some visual metaphors going on over here. Man reaching towards something in the distance, a great statue, but even though man is greater, away from the great towers of supposed nobility. Or something. I don't know. Is that where we started? I think that's where we started. I think we'll come back here because these vistas seem very developed, and I can't imagine they wouldn't just like use like that looks like a section where we're going to be walking around. They wouldn't just make that otherwise. Maybe they would. I don't know. Alright, well, let's go beyond. Oh, glowing orb knowledge, please explain to me how to bake a pie. Yeah, I guess the orb randomly sounds like Dracula Flow and tells you how to bake pies.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Odd. We're in control again, okay. I thought this was another still. This looks like a loading screen. It could be referencing the old Adam and God painting, Reach for Each Other. Not sure though. Yeah, the creation of Adam. I think that's what it's called. Maybe. I mean, it depends on what the god is in this instant. Okay, we'll take a closer look at that, I guess. What happens if we jump down there? Was it the creation of man or creation of Adam? I don't remember the names of the paintings, man. I do remember... I should remove that at some point, Jesus. I mean, the only paint... I do remember the Temptation of St. Anthony by Jules van Kreisbeck. That's like the one actual painting I do remember off the top of my head. It's a pretty cool one, I recommend it. Jules van Kreisbeck, pretty cool painting.
We won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four Dwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Again, I fucking... Okay, we drove away the Menhirs, I think? I wasn't paying attention. Somebody broke my focus. But the Menhirs seem... I think we conflicted with the Menhirs. Can I make that jump? No. Ah, motherfucker. Orb voice, can you speak again? I got distracted last time. I don't think it's a glowing orb talk. I think it's another voice. I just have a few voices in my head, you know, just the usual shit.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
I'm getting the feeling of a metaphorical space. It's trying to tell like a story of like a painting, but in 3 dimensions. I think I'm getting that vibe. Ah, we're closer to the one we was talking about earlier.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Go back first person, bro. Have you ever looked at all the tarot card readings you have sitting in queue? Yes, I've already done them. I do them on the spot. I never look at the queues, 'cause I don't give a shit about the queues. Wait, you died. Alright, let's just leave. Unavailable during combat? What do you mean? Yeah, I go ahead and clear it out. I already did all of them, so I don't care. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Are menhirs like creatures here? Because so far when I looked them up, they're not a living creature at all. I'm not sure. In the context of this game, it could be anything. If you click reject all, I think it might refund their points. I could be wrong on that one. I just do accept, I guess. They're the equivalent of it. Because I did all of them. I know that for a fact. Many ages ago, Arthur and his subjects fled to Avalon to escape the Red Death, a plague ravaging the homelands. After a long fight, the King of Kings finally can rest in death. I don't... Niflheim. Niflheim, I heard that one. These cutscenes are beautiful. Ooh, that's creepy.
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
That gives it a different meaning there. I hate how real things... Nah, man, that really happened. Okay, so we're in the H.R. Geiger section, looks like. Holy fuck. I don't think I want to touch any of this, actually. What the fuck are we? Thanks, agility. Ooh, that's so cool because in Arthurian legend, Avalon was the place Arthur was healed when he was injured, fated like allegedly healed using magic. Oh my god, okay, okay. Interesting. What if I touch this one instead?
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
That's epic, dog. I'm assuming the King of Kings referred to here, and that guy is King Arthur. Yeah, no, I love that cutscene. That shit was freaking me out a little bit. I loved it. So we just watch a dude get some blood goop poured on him in his casket of all. I mean, I'm assuming they're like resurrecting him or some shit. You know, the once and future king. He was once king and he's gonna be king in the future again. In his casket of all. It happens, man.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Bind the soul to the stone?
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
To see further beyond, you have to have a hunger for it. Seek it and you shall find it.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake.
That's what I'm guessing, that he's King Arthur. Alright, yep, it is. Our theory was instantly confirmed.
I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
So, it's an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times.
Aye, aye, sir.
For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me, or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness, ages upon ages of solitude, and these are all the details I have. Perhaps in time I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No.
Damn. Sorry, bro.
I see now.
Gotta go back in the box.
I am not whole.
He's only hunger.
You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong
But
enough.
yearning is
For
required.
now, I will have to
For the
journey
future.
by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance. and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let's make way for Avalon then.
What an adventure this will be.
Weirdness power received. A world to win. Do we have to discuss this while standing in the goop? Well, there's no better place to be except in Goopville. Gotta love goop mode, brother. Okay, so we gave him his hunger back, his desire for the future, his not necessarily gluttony, but
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
I'm connecting the dots. That reminds me of something. I think it kind of reminds me of the Makers from Doom, but seems too easy of a connection there, honestly.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
And this one was his fire or something?
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Interesting. Okay. Hope this doesn't end the demo. I'm really getting into it, not gonna lie to you. So in Legends, menhirs are like big stones, similar to the ones scattered through the map. And they're usually used for rituals or burial chambers. Okay. So we found burial chambers, and that's important because they're big or something. You've unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Ooh. Wait, so how did everyone else leave? Because we're not the only person who had to take a path, right? They still look like leeches to me, man. Right. Okay. I think the goop is the others? What would the others be? Hold on. What did all that goop shit happen in a menhir? Also, what is this? Is this the gear upon... Is this the clock upon which the world turns or some shit? Also, the different facets of Arthur have different items. Like maybe after each boss fight, you'll get an item that will revive part of Arthur. I believe that's the idea. We're getting back pieces of his soul and we're putting him back together. Like one was his will, one was his one was his will, one was his hunger, which we have. One was his oath, and the last one was his servantry? I don't remember. His burden, I think burden sounds about right. Really got that I could fix in relationship vibes? I mean, you know, you might as well. If we're out here, we might as well try and fix them, you know. This really speaks to me. I don't know why. This whole structure here, I really like it. I think I've seen it before in my dreams. Anyway. Let's It's beautiful wallpaper. I think any part of this fucking intro could be a good wallpaper. So that's a boss fight. Not even gonna like pretend it's not. If we got set piece into boss fight, it's a classic. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming, the Titans will stay. Yes, the story, I love it as well. I'm zoned in. Having a good time here. Okay, what does the other end say? Also, what are these little mage lights doing here? We created the Titans for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuatan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. The Titans of the Giant Boys. That's what I think those are Titans, but I could be wrong. These like games that do love learning about the lores. I like me some story in me games. You know, I really like good gameplay and shit. I love Dark Souls, but good story? Whew, that shit will keep you coming back. Yep, knew it. Soul fragments are a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with little mouse to experience temporary effects that increase damage or slow time. Press at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. We have to change that because my middle mouse does not work. Apply changes. Alright, what's it do? Temporal hold. Success. Alright, oh, fuck you. Huh. Okay. Hatsune Mustache will win. Seriously, how did everyone else escape? I really don't think it's immune, considering I'm doing damage to it. Or is it? I think it's hurting itself. In confusion, I'd assume. No, but seriously, what? What if we were actually King Arthur's body regaining himself and you just didn't realize it? That could be a possibility. Or maybe it's like, you know, fucking Elder Scrolls shit, we're mantling King Arthur. You know about that in fucking Elder Scrolls, right? Mantling? Or if you like walk like someone and act as them, you literally become them over time until there's no difference between you and them. Yeah. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Lore is crazy, man. Motherfucker. Well, we know the way to win now. The primordial fog shrouding parts of Avalon can lead to insanity. Hey, buddy. So, how long can we keep this on? And does it recharge? Hold on, we should use one of our consumable thingies. The weird grease, the weird plasm. It's not all that useful now that I look at it. I think I'm cheese. I think this is still cheese. Now the King's Stuff charge only at bonfires, that's what it said. That's what I assumed, but that seems... Like, that's how I interpret it too, but like, that just seems so weak, you know? Shrooming up, we're shrooming, baby. We're on the shroom. Right. Alrighty then. Camelot has long lost its glory and splendor. Now the capital stands as a symbol of impending collapse. Ooh, Arthur's not gonna be happy about that. Okay, that's cool. We'll probably... Actually, let's look at that now. I was gonna say we'll look at that later. I want to look at it now. None of this goal-having bullshit. Yeah, let's not steal from the presumed important shrine. It's probably a good way to get the weirdness unhappy about us. Also, why are there dead people here? Not important. You know, in real life, white button mushrooms will also heal your health. You should stuff your mouth full of them right now. Hey, buddy.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
You sent me even though you knew I was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
Oh, you know, King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day.
I'd assume.
My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
Back and inside to nerf me again? So fucked up, bro. He took no damage, then one-shot us.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What happened? What the hell?
I had to do it. I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago.
What
You've
parasite?
seen- No, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
On the fucking cell was a glow sword. I think he just imbued his sword with fire, is all that was. What are you talking about? You almost killed me.
I could, but I have no issue with you. Only with what you carry within you. This means you're safe, unless you decide to stand against me. You are much more valuable to me alive than dead.
Start making sense, please.
You found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
But why?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
What do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
And why is killing Arthur so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon. and nobody will survive that.
I don't know, man. The weirdness is pretty cool.
I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now, and I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
He came back wrong. I don't know. You realize you asked for help after you
I
attacked me.
stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that. You were surprised. I got the upper hand. And now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind? Or
Could
did I
we have
judge you
possibly beat him in the
incorrectly?
combat?
To waste some more of our time and cry about it some more.
What's your plan,
Plan is
then?
to steal Excalibur.
Yeah.
At least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
You stabbed us, brother. I think he had a good reason for it.
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Okay, Brandon. Fine, let's
I
go.
have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
Alrighty. From now on, whenever you like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, simply open up the quick wheel. Whisperers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. Well, we should probably level up, I guess. I don't know if that uses up anything. Hey, what's up, man?
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Do you, that is not what he said. He didn't say he doesn't deserve to return. He said, Caradoc said Arthur shouldn't keep coming back, because otherwise the fucking weirdness will develop the entire island. Is our main character stupid? He thought to say this. Whatever. Mustache in a Miku is better than this. Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or have I never left?
I don't want to say this.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood.
He has a good reason.
But why? What did I take from
What?
him that he would go so far?
Dude, he said it. He said the...
He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not.
Yes! Were you not listening?
I reach for it. And there is
Okay,
nothing.
this is kind of pissing me off. So you don't know this Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me. Spoke with certainty. With anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
No. So we're off to steal Excalibur?
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first.
Excalibur.
I should grow stronger.
Excalibur.
I should remember.
Buddy, there's 3 more pieces. You're gonna be like
Let's go
half.
then, young one. Let's not waste any
You're gonna be
more
half
time.
a whole. Which, I mean, there's a few people that aren't even like a quarter or even an eighth,
Should
so
have
it's not
only
bad.
grown stronger in
I'm
my
Uben, who do we
absence.
trust now?
And if something threatens it now,
I think
then I will see it restored.
I think the obvious thing is to tell the fucking red priest who keeps summoning him to be like, hey, cut this shit out. What you're doing is stupid. Seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I think it's gonna be the main thing, because that's like, that's the thing where, like, us, Arthur, and Caradoc all easily agree on. Stop fucking summoning Arthur. Or I don't know if Arthur agrees on that. But, like, I think he'd agree that it's better that the island doesn't actually get engulfed in fucking weirdness. Unless he wants that. I don't know. But the thing is, it's like, our character doesn't... Did our character just miss that section? Did we canonically just not ask? Like, come on now. Like, is there gonna be a point where we get, like, fucking 3/4 of his soul, and we're nearly get the last one, the Caradoc's like, wait, the reason I did this is so that we will resurrect and cover the island of weirdness, and Arthur's gonna be like, of course, I should have guessed. Why didn't you see that mustache named Miku? God, this guy wasn't fucking listening. It's like... I think the story... Okay, so it's clearly set up so that Caradoc is supposed to be, like, the benignly bad guy here, which seems so forced in light of the fact that he's completely fucking right. Like, I think what we're gonna end up doing is helping out King Arthur and Caradoc at the same time. And also, if King Arthur is being summoned again, which is what that cutscene was, then that means... that means there's a big problem on the island. So maybe if we can solve that first, we can stop them from fully summoning King Arthur. And then we can tell them to fuck off. Okay. Attributes or skill trees? Now we got a 1 on everything. Looking spirituality is the magic skill, so probably looking at that. But we could go for the skill trees. There's no magic skill tree. Oh, no, here. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of skill trees. Wands and cubes, summoning, combat, general buffs. Gain mana? That sounds useful. Combat, spell powers. Okay, so these, ew, it's percentages. It's just minor percentage increases. Gross. This is we have to get through we have to get through other shit. We have to spend 3 whole points to get, when charging soul cubes, there's a 10% chance to get an additional charge. 10%? You roll a die 9 times, and you roll a die 10 times, only one of them will be at... You flip 10 coins, and only one of them will have this happen. So 1 in 10 times, that's just not gonna happen. That's fucking lame. Spell power is increased by 10%? 10%? That's not a lot. If we're dealing with numbers like 11 to 13, that's 1. That is 1. The spell power is being increased by 1. That's not interesting. There's no build. Do something weird. I don't know. Percentages again. Percentages again. Okay, this one. Okay. Status buildup. That's at least something. Critical strike chance by 2%. Critical hits increase your movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. That's fucking worthless. I'm sorry. You get that is pointless. A critical hit is by definition low chance to get. So you have to, like, chance that you get a critical hit, and then after that your movement speed increases by a marginal amount. Like it'd be useful if this was like a constant effect, but like this is a tiny amount for 5 whole seconds. I hate this. I really hate it when games do this really boring perk tree shit where it's just like tiny percentage increases and stuff, and that's all you can spend your perk points on. Like, come on, do more. You can do interesting stuff. You couldn't fill out 5 whole abilities for healing under practicality. Like, hold on. Okay, let me just quickly brainstorm something for the very first level of healing with food. Okay, let's think. Very first thing, has to be simple but effective. Okay, eating food gives you a stat buff for the rest of the day or for however long. We can steal it from Valheim. That, whatever. How about after that tier, we then have you can cook food that'll give, I don't know, you can cook food and you can give it to someone and they'll become more of your friend. Call it like, mutual aid eating. I don't know. Just something more interesting than resting gives you a random blessing, increasing. Okay, well, that's actually some of what I was thinking of, but just shut up. Increase armor value of equipment by 2%. Come on, dude. Gotta be better than this. Let's just increase spirituality by 1. I'm not fucking around with all that shit. Oh, we also have a perk. We also have a skill point. Well, I might as well fucking use it. I'm sorry I'm ranting about this. I really want I know you guys are probably not interested in hearing my giant... I think I ranted about that for like 10 full minutes. I know you guys probably are interested in hearing about that, but it's like, I just want games to do more interesting things. Don't give me Skyrim perks. Give me... Oh god, what's a game that has a really good perk system? I know I've played one before, I just don't remember which one was. Here, I'll take 10 more max mana, why not? Hey, okay. Now where's Testament? It's so good? Alrighty. Alright, we don't gotta rest. I guess we can. It seems it's time to set sail for the mainland. What's up, Caredick?
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Okay.
For such a long time, I've dreamt of countless deaths. Yes, it's time to wake.
Of course I'm human.
I'm sorry, but I don't take fashion advice from people wearing rags.
You should. Rags are high fashion, dog. What the hell was that? I think this is just a trailer for the game now. Furniture choice name not set. Did you just see that? I saw that.
There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks.
Yeah, it's a trailer.
Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain.
Is that Darth Maul?
Avalon will not save itself. The king will return.
That's it. Okay. Patch .9, the month's Future King. Thanks for playing the demo. Our team has put a ton of effort and passion in creating Tainted Grail, so we hope you enjoyed it. The full game of 50 to 70 hours of branching content full of quests, member NPCs, items, perks, and tons of secrets to discover. Aiming for a premiere in Q2, so stay tuned for launch. If you enjoyed this demo, we appreciate you spreading the word. See you in a bit. I can't tell to come trading games because I didn't even know what the skill tree until February this year. That's reasonable. I've fucking spent... I think I started playing games when I was like 6 years old or some shit. I've played every kind of game there is under the fucking sun. I got the entire history of games burnt into my retinas. So I get tired of some shit. Skill trees, I think they really started around Skyrim. Perk trees really started around Skyrim. Skill trees aren't really an issue in a lot of cases, but perk trees tend to be very lame. I think is the best way to put it. The funny thing is Skyrim actually did them a lot better than a lot of later ones, because a lot of you see shit like this where it's like 5% increase to damage when the moon is in waxing and you executed a fart maneuver. 5 seconds. It's just like very small increases and are very things that don't really change gameplay. But Skyrim actually sometimes had really that perks at least changed how you play. Like dual casting comes to mind. That at least changes the thought process behind it. You do have like damage increases and such, but you have other stuff that I think there was one that made it so when you do frost damage actually will slow them down. Normally it just damages their stamina. That actually is interesting. It changes the way you play the game and interact with frost spells. Maybe choosing them over a fire spell or a shock spell depending on what you want. But in a lot of games it just be some shit like, and it actually does slow them down like a decent amount. It like halves their speed, which is good. That does a lot. But if it's another game, it'd probably be like a 5% movement decrease over 3 seconds, and it just that's nothing. That's nothing. I'm sorry. That does not change anything. A perk ideally should be impactful, and it should change how I play after I take it, at least a little bit. Not just make me stronger. I do not like vertical scaling. Give me that shit horizontally all day, baby. Don't take that out of context. Do not clip that, I swear to God. Or do for free content for me. Hint, hint. Anyway, this game actually... So, despite the fucking ranting with the skill trees, I actually did enjoy this. The visual aesthetic was fucking phenomenal. I loved how it just easily flitted between that sort of grungy fantasy and that H.R. Geiger's fantasy Lovecraftian shit. And it was still like relatively aesthetically not consistent but congruent. There wasn't a spot where I said, okay, this suddenly shifted between the good stuff and the bad stuff, between like one to the other. It felt very smooth and everything felt like it was in the right place. It still feels consistent even after it changes completely. The gameplay I'm not so hot on. I like how it felt, but it felt very weird. Everything was in harmony? Indeed, indeed. The gameplay, I could fall on either sides of. It's trying to do kind of a Dark Souls-y, kind of Sekiro-y, kind of just generic action-y game shit. Which could work. I'd really have to see more of the options you have in combat before I really come to a verdict. I think it definitely has potential, and I think it could do well. The magic felt kind of weak. That's probably just because of the class I started as, the really weak spell. And probably because I was fighting boss enemies for the most part, and because I was playing on the hardest difficulty. But, you know, I felt like I was just waiting for my mana to recharge and then just blatting a tiny fireball. And that's just not an interesting way to interact with magic. Maybe there'll be some really cool spells we get later on. I don't know. And that's just like a basic fireball. I do like the charging stuff. They stole it from Elden Ring, it's a good thing to steal. Although they didn't, they kind of changed it, because in Elden Ring, if you charge it, you use the same amount of mana, but it just takes time, and time is very important. I do actually want to play more of this. I'll consider buying it. Hello, Caradoc.
Ready?
I will definitely consider buying it. Wait, why is time increasing? Oh, Caradoc, this shit's getting crazy. Anyway, you want to see King Arthur? Where's King Arthur? Where'd my King Arthur waifu go? Alright, let's just get cooking. Did it just fail? Okay. Okay. Well, we got 2 hours of content out of it, which is about what I expected to get. Like I said, all day. Oh, motherfucker. Thank you, thank you for the clip killing, right? I appreciate it. But, I can see this game being really fucking good, and I can also see it just kind of becoming kind of floppish and mediocre. And I really want it to do well, because I can feel the design, I can feel the inspiration coming from every single designer. Like, I really feel it deep in me, you know? Also, I don't think I was supposed to do this. I'm a fucking horse. The storytelling is pretty good. Yeah, I didn't notice the magic was a bit dull, but maybe, like you say, maybe it's because you're just starting out, but it's gorgeous. Yeah, this is beautiful. The designers were very clearly all working in tandem with each other. And it really worked wonders here. Is that up to your standards? I haven't looked at it yet. I'll probably look at it in a second. Well, I mean, I need to find... I'll look at it and then we'll rate out. After I, jump around the island a little bit more while just talking about the game. What else? The lockpicking, I actually really liked how you can hear the... Don't know why, but I want to see this world with Arthur from Red Dead. Well, you probably are saying that because of the Twitch title I have right now. There's probably a mod for that. I mean, Red Dead is really fucking popular. Hello? We can swim? I didn't even see the title? Okay, fair enough. You subliminally saw it. Wait. I can see things underneath the waves. You saw that, right, chat? Okay, but... I liked how the lockpicking had a little bit of audio elements in it. Because that's also pretty important when you're dealing... Are we going to escape the confines of the demo? I'm the only kind of madman who would actually even try this shit. Nope, I still get hit with ads? Okay, that's good to know. Ah, no, they knew!
Chose defiance, slipping into the
wait, this is real!
alone, avoiding Caradoc and whatever plans he had for you and the king. But the watchful eyes of the Red Priests found you. Their boat cut through the water, and they seized you with unyielding strength. You fought, but even Arthur's power couldn't break their grip. This time, they didn't bother with a cell. They dragged you straight to the operating table, intent on tearing Arthur's essence from your weakened body. As the cold metal pressed against your skin, one thought consumed you. Was it worth it? To defy the will of fate?
Okay, I can appreciate the devs thought about that one. That was kind of cute. Nah. Okay. Help game devs really say to me, see what you do. That's what I was thinking. Hold on. Get this trash out of here. Get this silly sausage out from my... Alright. Nope, that's not... I did not mean to pin that. Okay, well, I guess that's staying there now. Whatever. I think that's all I have to say about that. The story I do want to see more of. I'm curious to see all the moving elements and where they go, like how King Arthur moved about, like what's going on in there. I want to see how this goes because this does have like some interesting. It has ambiguity in why things should be done in certain ways, which I can appreciate in stories. Because, I mean, at first I was like, okay, you know what, you're right, Caradoc, that shit didn't sound right. But then Caradoc was like, I'm gonna stab the fuck out of you. And I'm not gonna explain shit. And then Arthur was like, oh, I don't know what's happening here. Do I know him? Maybe I don't. It's like... And then there's the Red Priests, who are huge dickheads, who are trying to fuck shit up. I do want to see more of this. This is a novel I dive into like a weevil deep in rice grains. Wait, can weevils get into rice grains? Well, fair enough. Alright, well, yeah. That's... I gotta say, that was really good. Hold on, let me check the cost of this bad boy. I would be very interested in seeing more of it. Where is developer questline? Okay, it's $45. It released May 23rd. That was about a month ago. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Very positive rating. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this clip and then let's write out. All right, copy current address. What exactly is this? Firefox private browsing. Let's go for that. I don't have to log in to view something on Twitch, right? Oh, I am actually in Russian. My keyboard is in Russian. 45 USD, help, that's like 2,250 my currency, good lord. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna actually buy that for a while. I just can't afford that. It'll go on the list. It's going on the list because that's going on my wish list. I'll be excited to play that in the future, but I can't justify it right now. We have a lot of other games to get through. But yeah, that was really good. I'm trying to kill time for Firefox to open. I reported the bot as well. I didn't realize you could report bots. That's pretty cool. I don't know if that actually does anything because, you know, it's already banned. Okay, I assume that's when they'll get like site-wide banned. Okay, hey, fair enough. Okay, why the fuck? Here. That's not actually. It auto flags for other streamers sometimes. Okay, that's useful. But I appreciate it, Killing Right. Very much appreciated. Alright, let's copy this again because apparently it did not copy last time. Cheerful Tawdry Cheesecake Hey Girl is the name of it? No, that's the... Alright, let's get this loaded up onto the monitor. Firefox browser. Twitch takes viewership, tampering seriously as they involve people getting paid and whatnot. That's reasonable. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. Wait, it's covering me. For stream and sacred stream estimate, may you rest well. Vertical scaling, give me that shit horizontally all day, baby. The hell is this? vertical scaling. Give me that shit horizontally all day, baby. Give me that shit horizontally all day, baby. I stand by it. I fucking stand by it. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight, Toby. I do appreciate it, and you too, Killing Right, and anyone else in chat who happens to be lurking. I really do appreciate everyone who shows up and has a good time doing it. I especially, oh, Hessel? Yeah, what is it, Killing Right? You better say it quick, because we're kind of in the last legs of this shit. Could I kidnap to see you, see if game works? We'll talk about that after stream. I might be marginally occupied afterwards, but we'll have to see. I'll have to check, but I will be raiding out right now. Let me switch over to Finale, which I spent time working on. I won't be occupied. Actually, okay, I won't be occupied, but we'll talk about this. Yeah, maybe outside of stream. Yeah, I'm gone forever, guys. Sorry. You know, I'm dead now. They killed me. I'm like King Arthur. Anyway, found my boy, Jedi King. We've raided him before. I love this guy. He's great. All right, I hope y'all give him his best that he deserves. And I'll see you on the other side. But hope you have a good night. Hope you take care. And I'll see you on the flip side. I don't think I need to say anything to you. Oh no, there's ads, motherfucker.